وقفت حروفي عند باب نشيدي والشوق يركض في مجال وريدي والريشة الخضراء تهتف في يدي هيا ابدأي يا ريشتي وعيدي.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين. Some of our brothers and sisters can ask themselves why the Sheikh all the time says something we don't understand. I have, as a Muslim, it's not only the Sheikh, everyone, Muslim, man or woman, even our children, we have to teach them that if you start to do anything, you have to mention the name of Allah so you can be rewarded for that. That's what I'm saying. The question one of our brother asked about, is it okay for the parents to interfere in a married couple if man and woman had married? Is it okay for the parents, both or one of them, to be involved in their life? So they have authority in Islam to ask one of the couple to do that or don't do that. Also, what about the children? If the groom or the bride, they can listen to their parents and to do whatever they want with the spouse? That's a good question. First of all, it's gonna be a long answer. After to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only and don't associate anyone with Him, to obey the parents. But Allah said on condition, as long as they give you advice, ask you for something is lawful in Islam, but if they ask you to do something is prohibited in Islam, don't obey them, don't listen to them. You have to obey Allah and His Messenger more than anyone else. But if they ask you, for example, to help them in some things, in some business, to help them financially, to go somewhere, to do something, you have to obey them. What about the marriage situation? Okay, I have to tell you a story from Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam left his city for a long time, and one of his sons has married a lady, and Prophet Ibrahim, he doesn't know about that. After a long time, after a while, he came back home to his son's house, and he knocked on the door, and his wife opened the door for him, and she doesn't know Ibrahim. And he asked about he didn't say my son, where is Ishmael? She said he's working, he's still in the work. And he asked her, how's your life? Everything is okay? Is Ishmael is a good husband? How is your financial situation? Are you okay? She kept complaining. She said, we are in a bad situation. We have a lot of credit and debts and so and so. What about, do you have food? She said, we don't have nothing. And he asked her, when Ismail comes, just tell him to change his door, to change the door of the house. She doesn't understand what does he mean. When Ishmael came back, he asked, is anyone visit us today? I smell the smell of someone strange. Someone, I think I know him, came to our house. She said, yes, an old man came, and he kept asking about our situation, and he knows you. And I told him you are in the world, but he told me something I don't understand. What did I tell you? She said, tell your husband when he comes to change his door of the house. He asked her, what did you tell him? She said, I told him we are in a bad situation, we don't have money, we have credit, we have so and so. I said, okay, this is my dad. You are divorced because my dad is a prophet and he knows more than me, because everything he decided it's from God. That's why he knows that you are not a good wife. Because the good wife, the righteous ladies, not supposed to complain to anyone she doesn't know, even if she's known. If she knows someone, she's not supposed to complain. You complain only to God. Ask your God to make your life easy and to grant you your sustenance and everything you want. But to complain to anyone, that's not good wife. And he divorced her. That means we can take the advice. It's not all the time, but our parents is not a prophet. My father is not a prophet to listen to him. Sometimes he's right, sometimes not. As much as I can, I have to be wise enough where if they ask me something, I have to think about it. If it's good, I have to follow them. I have to obey them. Because the way to enter paradise through my parents, if they give me sincere advice. And no one in this life loves you more than your parents. But sometimes, if it's not all the time they can give you advice, and if they ask you to divorce your wife, you go to divorce her. No. If you discuss that with them, why you want me to divorce my wife? If they give you an excuse, give you some reasons for that, you have to think about it, you have to take your time, and you have to make istikhara, pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to show you what's the right, what's the wrong. After that you can take the decision. But according to Islam, it's not only the prophets. And something happened with Umar ibn al-Khattab also. He asked his son to divorce his wife. But after a while he noticed that his son is very sad about what happened. And he returned her back, and he knew that he was wrong. That means they couldn't be wrong or right. And the man, I mean the husband and the wife, they know what's good for them, what's bad, and they can take care of their life. No one else can be like a guardian. No one can be that person. You have to take care of your life. And my advice to the new husband and new wife, as much as you can, you love one another. As much as you can, as long as you are happy together, as long as you didn't complain to your family, as long as you are wise enough so you are able to solve your problem, you don't need anyone to be involved in your life. That means if you are happy together, if you understand one another, if you are happy together, no one needs to be involved in your life. But whatever they advise you, think about it, and you are the one who can decide, I want to keep my wife or divorce it. It's up to the husband and the wife and no one else. But to have to show respect, because sometimes our youth, when they got married, they said, yes, I'm a man, I am a woman, I'm a lady, I'm gonna take care of my life, don't worry about me, I can decide who is the one is gonna be my husband, I'm gonna decide who is gonna be my wife. No, you have to discuss each thing, every single thing with your parents until you find that you are wise enough, you can take care of your life, your children, your wife. At that moment you didn't need any opinion from anyone. But as long as they are alive, go back to them, let them to be happy, let them happy with you, because if they are happy, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be happy with you. Make dua for them as Allah told us in the Quran. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive them. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bring them mercy. May Allah guide us all to the right path. Brother Ahmed wants me to make announcement for his website, and you can, if you have any question, you can send your question on kasaislamika.com. وجزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
عند باب نشيدي والشوق يركض في مجال وريدي والريشة الخضراء تهدي